Yo. Choma. This is a bit awkward. Give me a second. Sorry, it took a little while. I started it around like almost 10 minutes ago, I think. But I had to feed matcha. I didn't realize there was still so many medications. So, technically he's off most of his medication by now. Whoa. But I didn't realize that he still had so many supplements. So yeah, I had to get off his supplements into him. A little tiny bird can hold so much supplement. EP's good. Yeah, no, I'm fine. I have been a little nauseous throughout the day. I've been a little bit nauseous. I was thinking like I might not even be able to stream tonight, but like okay, I feel better. And my dinner came late, so I have dinner in front of me right now. What? Where did my egg go? What? What? Sorry, I'm very confused because I have a boiled egg. By right, I think I should have a boiled egg, but it's just an egg white. Where's the yolk? Huh? Huh? Where did my egg yolk go? I'm having bulgogi rice, the Korean bulgogi rice. It's not in my rice. So did they just? Oh, never mind. Okay, I know what happened. The yolk burst and fell to the side. So, and then it just gone. Okay, there was a bit of a mystery there. I was like, what? Why did he just give me the egg whites? Like, what happened to my yolk? Sorry. Oh, I just realized music isn't playing. I've been working in silence the whole day. For better or for worse, I don't know. I could concentrate, but it's been awfully quiet. Give me a second. Okay, I hope this isn't too loud. And let me get my. I actually have my tablet on. What's going on? But yes, this is a co-working stream. Feel free to pull out anything you guys want to do. Oh, I just realized. Sorry, wrong screen. This is the one I should be using. Aha. Okay, here we go. So my tablet is here. But yeah, how's everyone doing? Let's see who came in. Hi Denti, hi maybe. Hey Hakon. But yeah, nothing much going on today. Unrigged lower body, right? Correct. Nothing. I got nothing down there. Quite literally, really nothing going on. But yeah, I have things to work on. Essentially, I have to screen through two incoming commissions. Write out a quote, and because that's gonna be really uneventful, I have minimized the CSP screen, so nothing much happening on CSP right now. You're downloading AC3. Let's fucking go. Let's go. My first completed AC game. I don't know what you think about AC3, but AC3 has like... Huh, maybe I shouldn't say anything. Hey, Caldred. What's up? First and only one. What do you mean? What do you mean? I completed several AC games. What do you mean? I'm gonna leave you guys with a whip first while I try to screen through my commissions. Was that right? What do you mean? Huh? What do you mean? No, you're not. I have finished multiple games. What is going on? Let's see. Let's see. So exciting. I have two commissions incoming. I think I need to go into my VGen and adjust some things. The one, hey Kai, the one that's currently on CSP is work in progress of Arc Knight's OC from Commissioner. Currently, what I'm working on is actually screening through 2 to 3 other commissions, including yours actually. So I'm going to be like sending the proper quotes and everything. It was really cool. Thank you. It's supposed to be based on the Phoenix, I guess. The eastern version of the Phoenix, which is the Vermilion Bird. Yes. Same? Yep. Same girl, actually. But they want to be a little bit androgynous, so makes sense. Makes sense. I'm good at making the character gender, I think. But this one commission will be taking me quite a bit because it's not just the character design, it's also like the reference sheet. So there's like multiple parts that I gotta draw. Kind of scary. Okay, I actually have the quote for one of the commissions already written down. Which is a VTuber model. I'm getting a new VTuber child! my card. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so it. Birthing so many, yeah. I need the money, guys. I literally need to survive. I was considering actually raising my prices like officially, but I think after this one, because yeah, it's getting so unlivable. It's kind of scary because apparently this month prices of a lot of things will start to rise. Like the government has been like kind of subsidizing a lot of risen costs from the war. So I think it only start to take full effect this month. And from what I heard, like it was like 3 times the amount. It's like rising by 3 times, which is kind of crazy. I'm like, huh. Usually it's around this month that they will subsidize, give out vouchers. And they have given like 850. They give 850 to like people who are eligible for this support. So I think I get that amount because I'm not employed. But still though, like it's not like I can use the 850 so like randomly. It's not a lot, not in our country. $850 could barely even pay bills, maybe food. Yeah, no, yep. It's like if I am very, very thrifty, it could probably cover food and transport. And that's if like I really ban myself from anything above 15 a day and like no rushing over in taxis. Which is kind of hard, actually. It's incredibly hard. For someone like myself who's not the best at being on time. Checkaroo. Hmm. I'm like typing out my terms and like what are the stages that I consider payment stages, so payment milestones. So normally I've been working on Tapi's model and I realized that like I do a lot better when I render everything first and then start cutting later. But then again, not everything will be rendered. Maybe I should word it a bit clearer. Because I tend to render some stuff a bit later, like the smaller details, because they are a bit easier to handle. Like the layers are easier to handle in a later stage. But the base and everything will be rendered, and then I'll start cutting. But I think like some people might be particular about that. They might look at it and they're like, oh, it's not fully rendered. It's missing like some accessories and stuff like that. So that's why I don't want to pay you in full. You know, not that Tapi has said that, but like I just need to be careful because it's terms. Okay. It's kind of painful, guys. Like, if I wanna put it through VGen, they take about 5% service fee. So for example, like the commission is about like 500 USD. They'll take like 25 USD, and then they will take another 14.8 USD for payment processing fee to Stripe, and then the international payout fee is another 7.5 USD. So that's like a total of 22 30 USD. So in total they take about 47.2 USD out of my commission for $500. So that's quite a lot, actually. That's too much, right? It's almost a full like 10% of my commission, man. And with that much, that I could feed myself for 5 days. You know, like that's insane, actually. Oh yeah, we did the math. Yep. It's a base of 30 cents USD to Stripe, and then 2.9%. So it's like 2.9% plus 30 cents to Stripe, and another 1.5% to Stripe. Tapi, hello. You see people on reels and stuff in America where you can walk by a random person and compliment their clothes just for the fun of it, but I think in my country that would be so suspicious. Because like sometimes I see people having a fire fit, but I can't say stuff else that look weird. The madness stuffy piece. Well, honestly, it's kind of strange in our country too. It's just how open your society would be, and I guess it's normal. But if you can kind of read the room and you know like the person on the receiving end is probably from like would be comfortable receiving such things, like such compliments, I think it's fine. Like I think it's okay. But that's just like don't take it from me, because like in Singapore it's generally really safe. Like if someone compliments you, they really mean it as a compliment. But if like you're in an unsafe part of some place, and you know there are people who often catcall like girls or like anyone else, like then maybe don't. But like I think for us, receiving compliments is like that's unusual, but it's kind of nice, you know. It ain't that bad. Don't know how people have the balls to catcall in public. You know, I wish they didn't. If anyone would catcall me or any of my friends in public, they will not have balls afterwards. right? Yeah. Women only. I used to go to a gym in school, and I used to go with a friend of mine, and this friend of mine is really pretty. And I was so mad because on the day that on one of the days I didn't go with her, she ended up being catcalled by a bunch of guys from some like sports club. And I was so fucking mad. I was just like, fuck. I would beat them up. Genuinely, I walked up to the counter and tell them to get lost, you know. I think something that like kind of opened my mind up to like the ways like people can actually compliment you without making you feel weird was like when we went to Taiwan. So me and Tapi went to Taiwan, and Tapi was like dressed up pretty nicely at an event that is kind of catered to men. There's like a lot of hentai there. There's a lot of booby showing and a very big leg there off of censorship. It was like necessary censorship, but like sometimes not even there, kind of thing. But everyone there was really, I would say, quite respectful towards the women who were there. Like it was a surprising level. Like from what I heard from Tapi and like from the way that people were like behaving at that event. So like the guy would like walk up and like say like, "Oh, I think you're very pretty. Can I have a picture with you?" You know. And it's not just that, like, you know, he was straightforward about it. And he asked exactly for what he wanted. And he pulled out his own phone and opened up the beauty camera app, you know, because most of the girls would like it to be like, you know, at least a little bit filtered, especially when it's on such a hot day. You know, you're sweating and like your makeup is just like kind of caking up, you know. Or you may never know. You have a lot of like flyaways on your hair and stuff like that. And I think it's so thoughtful, right? Like I mean, if you pull that into a Western country that has like maybe shuns beauty cameras, maybe doesn't like not a great thing, but like in amongst the Asian girlies, I think it's a very appreciated move. Like the way that the guy did it just made me so impressed. I'm like, yeah, you can totally compliment a girl without being weird about it, you know? Yeah, the fact that they even installed like the beauty cam. Some people like try to like hint and pity farm you into doing things like heart hand poses and shit, but the guys there just ask very directly and sincerely. Yeah, it's more about like just showing your intent straight up. Like, don't be sneaky and disgusting about it, you know. If let's say this lady who's really voluptuous, you know, and she's like showing quite a bit of cleavage, you know, and like personally for me, if I was in her position, you know, and I wanted a photo with her, right, I would be like, I would ask like, what angle are you comfortable with, or like, will you be okay if we like, you know, I take it from this angle, like, are you conscious about it, you know, the kind of thing. I think it would be good to ask if they are conscious about it. If not, then like, you know, yeah, sure, you know, just be considerate of like whether they're comfortable with such things, you know. It's not that bad. Yeah. Or if you like, oh, can you do a peace sign with me, can you do the heart shake hand with me, are you comfortable with that? It's so easy. I don't get it. Like, there have been guys in the Singapore cosplay community who've like walked up to me and they're like, can I take a picture? And now I'm like, okay. And they just take a picture of me and then they're like, they don't even say thank you, they just walk off. And I'm like, what the hell? do you even know the character? Like, talk to me, what the fuck? And they use just like their normal selfie cam, and it's in such bad lighting. They don't even want to find the good lighting because it's in some con hall with like the most atrocious angled lightings. Some people who won't ask and show hard hand pose in my face expect me to do the other half. Yeah. Yep. Even for like girls, I think like a lot of them are really disrespectful. Like, people I come across. Yeah. They're so nice about it. And coordinating like camera breaks is insane. Like in Singapore, like they will, the moment like you've attracted like the attention of one dubious photographer, the whole wall of dubious photographers will turn up and they won't leave you alone. You know, it's kind of irritating. It does. Just need one thumbs up for the other side of the heart. Wait, Astray, I need to show you this one thing. Actually, never mind. I'll post it somewhere else. Whoa! Wait, this is not the image I saved. Is it a thing now that you can create collages in Pinterest? And it just appears as one picture, but if you click on them, it appears as several. Is that a thing now? That's so weird. Huh. Rip. Oh my god, wait, I just forgot to reply to something. Hmm. Okay, you know what? The thing that I forgot to read. No, I did read it. I forgot that I did read it. I looked through it again. I was like, oh, okay, yes, actually, I did read it. It's just I haven't responded to it. What am I doing, man? Let's see. You know, maybe I think a lot of card trick people use like specific decks that are known for its texture to be able to do it more smoothly. It definitely has a part to play. I don't think you're supposed to do that with like Pokemon cards to begin with. Thank you, Kai. Oh wait, Kai. Hey, Woody. I was about to call Kai and then like I saw like Wooden's name pop up. PSA 10 slabs, yeah, real. For your call, you are using your V2 model, but your V2 model has 2 fits. Like which one you would prefer? Do you want me to follow the exact fit? Or do you want me to like I can do whatever with the fit? Since you're here, I might as well just ask. You knew and you didn't answer it in advance? Damn it, Kai. Oh, okay. Alright. Okay. Man gave me the whole West Kitchen. Not my fault you didn't ask. But you predicted it. You had the foresight. Oh, it really. Wait, Pinterest has this now. Okay, the thing I was talking about, they really have these like collage function now. Whoa. And that's a fantastic win for me because I'm looking for a certain kind of aesthetic that benefits from collages for a thing I'm doing. Interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys an example. So look at this, and then try mousing over like each tile for a little while. Right. Okay. I think this will be really cool for like even just design, like if you want to design like a garment or like a character or something like that, and you want like a bunch of different textures to be on the character. I think this is so useful. After seeing a cute cat and a shrunk, I've never used Pinterest like a social media site. It's very mind-boggling to me, like when people do that. Actually, like I don't browse things for the sake of browsing. It's like I'm here very intentionally, So yeah, it's quite surprising that people would be like sucked into this.
Also, because we would use Pinterest only for references and not other stuff. Yeah, it's like a. I use this site for one very specific purpose. One thing I like about Pinterest is that they would mention if it's AI modified or not. Oh yes, yes. For a period of time, it was just so bad to use Pinterest because there was like no regulating. But now I think it has been mostly cleaned up. Like every now and then it might slip through, but it's not horrible anymore. It's back to what it used to be, you know. Also, I've been studying different kind of tile patterns and like tile patterns from different countries and different parts of the world and what they mean and blah blah blah, like their origin and stuff like that. So Pinterest is really so useful for this kind of stuff. Like you can really see like the array of designs because it's all images, right? And then you pick and choose. And then once you go in there, you can be like, oh, okay, so this is the kind of stuff I'm looking at. Like, where is it from? What's this origin? Does this have a symbolic meaning tied to that area? Blah blah blah. You know, very very useful for this kind of purposes. I feel like a mini deja vu just happened to me when I was like speaking halfway through that sentence. Also, oh my god, FF14 fellas, Berlin Fan Fest is coming. It's literally like this weekend. And I'm quaking in my boots actually. Oh. Wait, hold on, let me check something. You're ready to get your badge. To get your badge? What badge? Wait, I need to look up the stream schedule and everything, like this cat badge. Oh! Shit, right, you're right. Wait, I hope they have it back up. You know, I'm so sad I missed it. It's a different one. Fuck me. No! Okay. When is it? Let's see. I need to bring my laptop with me. I will not be here. I will not be home. So keynote will be at 4 p.m. JST. Okay. Sorry, it's 5 p.m. JST. And this is on the 25th Oh my god, we will be having like the estuary will be out together basically. Like a bunch of the zoo and estuary will be kind of together with me. Oh my god, are we gonna watch FanFest keynote together? Holy crap. Moogle and Quest unlock like not the Moogle Back when everyone gathered to watch stuff together. Yep, this is our World Cup, guys. This is our World Cup. Every time a live letter comes out, or like ultimate comes out, and then the bunch of us would gather together and we were like, oh my god, we need to sit at like a McDonald's for the full experience, you know. So it'll be around 4 p.m. our time for the keynote. For PLL from the producer letter live, that will be at 10:30 Singapore time. I'm still like only halfway through my dinner. Okay. You know what? Suddenly I don't have the brain to type anything out. I'm gonna go back to drawing. I don't know what's up with me these days. I can't concentrate on any one thing at one point of time. Where are my sword layers? Oh, here. That reminds me, I gotta send that to the client. I am so scared for FanFest. I'm so scared for the second part of the Evercold trailer. I am actually so scared. Will I be ready for it? I don't know. Oh right. In my own excitement for FanFest, because me and Ginya, along with Axia and another friend of ours, we're going to Tokyo FanFest. In my excitement, I have like some plans. I will be making like probably a card, like a transparent card of like the four of us, the four of our walls together. And so the bunch of us can just take photos with it instead of using our actual faces. And I'm also thinking like if any friends wants their walls to be taken to FanFest, I could try. Maybe like get a G pose from all of them, from everyone, and I can cut it out and like I could also print it on the transparent card actually. Nice of me. No, I want everyone to be there, you know. It's one of those things. It's like FF14 is not will not be FF14 without like the company that you play it with. So on top of that, I was thinking that I do have a cosplay of my own wall already. I've had it since like last year. Was it the year before? It was the year before. But I am also gonna try to get like the tail properly done and also make it more portable so that I can bring it overseas. It's gonna be another hassle trying to pack all the cosplay parts into my luggage. But yeah, quite exciting, quite exciting. Cosplaying in Japan would be kind of scary, actually. Just a tiny bit scary. Because we're not allowed to dress up in the cosplay before entering the event area. Like, we are not allowed in cosplay in public or in on public transport. So we have to like use their allocated changing rooms in the event. Drop my beef. Okay, contacted the commissioner for the sword that I have drawn. I can tell when I was working on this, like about a month plus ago, I was really burnt out. I was also trying to work on this while I was away for that 1 month. So while I was traveling and stuff, so I'm looking at my layers and I'm like, why did I even do this? Also yesterday, we went out. We stayed over at Genya's for Genya's birthday, and then we went out on the next day. And going out is a huge understatement for what we did. Anyway, I just need to let you guys know that all of us who went out together are in some form of pain and motion sickness. It was a fantastic outing. Ever so lovely of Genya's family to have us with them, but that explains the pee kicking you, yeah. Genya's bed is pretty big, so like it can fit 3 of us rather comfortably if you are not like a kicker, or if you're not like or if you're not the kind to roll about in your sleep. For me personally, I can lay pretty still, but if I'm not getting proper support, like I might like turn. I'll just like turn around. So I'm a bit of a blanket stealer, but that's not the issue. P is a fighter in bed, so like when she's asleep, she sleeps pretty deeply, and she kicked me about 5 times throughout the night. I was actually supposed to be sleeping on a mattress on the floor, but Ginya Ginya was rendering something. Was rendering the MV that he put out yesterday. So he was rendering it overnight, right? And Ginya didn't think to just turn off the monitor. Like, I think Ginya didn't know that you can just turn off the monitor when you're rendering something. It won't like kill the process or anything, because the monitor has nothing to do with the PC rendering or doing anything. So like, but anyway, so throughout the whole night, the screen was on, and it, unfortunately for my angle, it was like flashbanging me throughout the night, essentially. And I was the only one that didn't have a blanket, because there wasn't enough blankets. So I ended up wearing Ginya's Niji Fest jacket, which was okay. I wasn't really that cold. Yeah, but it's just a combination of like the light from the monitors, and then me having a lot of air because we had hot pot for dinner. All of us really gassy. We had a lot of airness, and I was having like a bit of a cramp. So I got up in the middle of the night. I just sat up and I saw like Ginya like talk himself to bed, and I was like, oh, okay. I didn't say anything. He didn't say anything. I went to the toilet. I came back, and then Ginya kind of like lifted the blankets, and then was like, Ika. I'm like, oh. Then Ginya was like, you want? And then he pets the bed, and I'm like, oh, well, you know what? Since I'm having cramps, might as well. So I crawled between Tapi and Ginya into the bed. So I was sleeping in between the two of them, and we've had this position. We've had this layout before. For some reason, I'm always in between the two of them when we share the bed. But yeah, that ended up me putting me beside P, and yeah, that's how I got kicked. She, funny enough, when we got up, the both of us, like, we sat up. I was really groggy, and then you can tell Tapi was also really groggy. But I just said, you kicked me 5 times. You started snoring after the 2nd and the 5th time. That was the first thing I said when I woke up. And then P's first response was banger tweet. That's why I tweeted it. I remember turning off the monitors in school and taping a piece of paper saying rendering do not touch. No, that's what I did too. It's how I know it's like it's such a normal thing to just like turn off your monitors, right? But yeah, Ginya didn't come from that kind of school, so it's a snuff. It's a soft kind of snore. It's like the kind when you're really tired. But according to Ran, who was on the floor sleeping on the mattress, Ran said that each of us have like a very specific way of breathing when we are asleep. It's like we have our own distinct way of breathing when we are asleep, which is quite interesting to know. And it was pretty funny because Tsukiri was on the floor as well, on the other side of the bed, so closest to Genya. And Tsukiri knew that Genya was sleeping like on the edge that's closest to her, right? So in the morning, apparently Tsukiri woke up to like more of the butt plushies that Genya had. Like the plushie was like staring right into Tsukiri's face when she woke up, and she was like, "Oh, what is this here?" So her first thought was that Genya probably threw her the butt plushie. And then when Tsukiri turned around, instead of Genya being there, it was me, because Genya had gotten up and I rolled into Genya's space. So Tsukiri was like, Did Ika throw the bird at me?" Just like, no, I wouldn't. How nice a Run to watch over y'all sleeping. Run was up reading manga. Secretly reading manga. Run wasn't sleeping. I thought she fell asleep. But no, she was just reading manga. I'm not so sure how much Genya wants to divulge about what we did yesterday. He'll probably talk about it on his own stream. But I just need you guys to know that at one point of yesterday, all the sea tubers were in the sea, and me and Tsukiri. So imagine a squid and a jellyfish holding on to the back of a nautilus, while the nautilus was holding on to a motor, like a kind of motor, and it was speeding off in like multiple directions in the water, in the sea. And then Ran backflipped off a plank into the sea as well. Sounds fun. Yeah, it was fun. So when I say it was an outing, that is a severe understatement of what we did. I'm doing now is I'm just trying to fill in the base colors for the character, and in this process I'm just trying to get everything as accurate as possible, and then I'll start trying to separate out the layers, possibly. I'm trying to make this as clean as possible without putting in too much extra work for no reason. Making sure my lines are a bit cleaner, which is hard. I hate working with lines. As much as I keep doing line art for a lot of the work that I do, I don't like doing line art. It's just because the process of it makes everything look nicer. If I could skip the stage, I would. But if I'm going for a certain level of polish, I can't skip the stage. Ah! Why? Oh. Oh, also last week, yes, I totally forgot to post a schedule, but to begin with, not even a schedule. I forgot to post a message saying that I had to take another week off because, I needed to catch up on some stuff, and that was a pretty important thing that I did, like, in the middle of the week. So we went for like a bit of our art jamming session. So Dojima is apparently hosting a bunch of art jamming sessions now, just to do a bit of like community stuff together. So what art jams are, if you've never attended one, essentially you bring a sketchbook or you bring your tablet or whatever. You meet other artists, and you guys just sit together at a table, chit chat, catch up, blah blah blah. And a lot of people like to do trades there, so you draw each other's OCs or something like that. And I grew up in this kind of spaces. I used to go for a bunch back in 2016, 2013 to 2016, I think. So for about 3 years, I often did this before I became too busy and like everyone just kind of fizzled out. But these are generally very community organized events. It's not so much of like a corporate thing. But yeah, I went to one organized by Dojima, and there was some XP pen devices there for us to test out. I tested some out and decided it wasn't for me. And then I got to talk to a lot of people I've not spoken to in a long while. Actually, I did take quite a bit of a break from boofing when I started my full-time jobs. Like I wasn't as active anymore, unlike the time when I was still studying. I mean, obviously because time is one thing, but also I didn't want to cause myself unnecessary burnout, right? And I used to boof a lot because back in the day when I was still in school, I used the money that I earned from boofing to support my own hobbies. and I have a lot of hobbies. So for example, I managed to get like my own Switch and Wii U from the amount of money I earned from boofing. Bought my own games, became a little bit more independent. Like, I don't pay bills with them, but you know, at least I'm not asking for like an exorbitant amount just to like entertain myself, right? So that was why I did it. But I guess eventually I didn't need it anymore because I was working. So yeah, I started to kind of fade out from the community a little bit. Like, I didn't participate in it as much. So I managed to catch up with quite a few friends while we were at the art jam last Wednesday. It was very pleasant. I got to talk to the organizer for Dojima as well, Jason, and I respect him quite a bit. So it was nice. Like he was literally the one who basically gave me some advice and told me to go and take my degree because he said that it's actually a really good skill to have, so just go and take it. So I was like, oh, okay. Hello, Genya. I was mentioning how we shared the bid and I got kicked by Tapi 5 times. And how Tsukiri thought I was the one who like threw the bird at her. It was a nice time on Wednesday. Yeah, I talked to Jason and basically he actually sent me a direct message like on Instagram asking about like, you know, we want to know about what you're working on because, you know, I made that survey that was going around. And yeah, we had a good talk. And I think it was very fruitful. It was a good idea to go down for the art meet. I really miss this kind of community initiated gatherings. It's really so nostalgic. People really there's just so many artists there, and then like everyone is just sharing in like the woes of the current times. It's been a while, so like, you know, with the recent developments, the more recent developments of like, you know, AI entering our spaces and like, you know, people getting really drained out and blah 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 and like fighting for your life because you need to draw merch that you don't really like just to survive. Yeah, just that sort of thing. It was funny. Hearing all of everyone just being in agreement over there. And dude, I was such a bundle of nerves. I haven't been to any of these kinds of events in a long while, and me being an introverted ass, I tend to not want to use introversion as an excuse for me not doing things, or like for me to like just give an excuse so that I, you know, can avoid social situations because that's just detrimental. But I try not to lean too much into the idea that me being introverted means I shouldn't be socializing, because I totally should be socializing, if that makes any sense. So, but unfortunately my introverted ass completely flipped out. Was losing my mind a little bit. I didn't eat the whole day. Like, I was so stressed out that I didn't have lunch. And when it came to dinner, which was supposed to be had at like where we were doing the art jam, we had it at this lovely place called the Bonfire Tavern. It was run by a bunch of D&D enthusiasts. I just completely forgot to eat. I I wanted to support the establishment. I completely forgot to eat. I was just so nervous. Okay, like I could, yeah. Kind of stupid coming from a streamer, not gonna lie, but like still, you know, trust me, trust me. Do it scared moto working hard this quarter. It's working hard might be an understatement at this point. I am pushing myself to physical limits I've never thought I would push myself to. Which includes not eating for 24 hours. Yeah, and then like the night before, I was so nervous that I slept really early, so I only had lunch, and I fell asleep at like 5 p.m. Oh, that was the day when yeah, that was the day I ended stream really early. I started early, but I ended like at 5, and I was like, guys, I'm so sleepy. I'm gonna go off by, you know. Right after that, I fell asleep. I woke up at 12 a.m. Okay, and then the next day, what happened? Yeah, I woke up at 12 a.m. Was I playing Destiny? I think I played Destiny. I was doing something. Alright, I was doing something. Until like 5. And I fell back asleep. And then I woke up and I had no appetite, so I did not eat. Yeah, and that's how I did not eat for like the last meal was lunch the previous day, and I didn't eat dinner at all the next day. So it was like more than 24 hours of not eating. I don't know. That was how nervous I was, okay? Like, oh my god. As Zusteri could probably tell from my Telegram channel updates, I am a ball of nervousness, okay? A friend of mine printed out some of the Mecha Chameleon models, you know, the little guys in different poses. She printed a bunch of them out and she brought them to like the art jam. So we ended up using some of their like acrylic markers that they had for like testing over there. We used a bunch of those and we got to work. We started hiding the chameleons around the cafe, and the guy who's running it was so freaking amused. He was like, "Okay, you guys can leave it there. I want to like see if my guests can find them." So now we have a bunch of like hidden like little guys around the tavern. Also, is it me or is like today such like good weather for taking a nap? I took 3 naps. I'm so guilty actually. I keep waking up and going back to sleep. I have no excuse for this. It is terrible. It is terrible for my health. It is terrible for my mental health. Everything is going downhill. But like, isn't today such good weather to sleep? I don't know. It was like rainy. It was super sunny at some point, and I was like, oh, this heat is just making me so sleepy. And then when I got and I climbed into bed and it was like it started to rain, and I was like, oh, this is even better. And I just passed out. Like that was it. I just realized I forgot. Some more tails. Oh god. Thank you. I will save my work. Nearly forgot. This water been sitting in my bottle for 2 days, but you know what? Whatever. Don't drink it when you had cramps yesterday. It's just air. It's okay. It was just caused by air and by gas and a really cold room. That don't worry about it, right? Totally nothing to worry about. Where is this layer? Oh, there we go. feel so much friction in today. What's going on? It's like I feel more busy than I did working a full-time job, even though I'm not. I don't know. Or maybe I am. I don't know what's going on. Life of freelancing. Monday blues, yeah. And this week is a short week too. I won't be able to touch work for an extended period of time. I'll be gone. I'll be gone from the 23rd to the 27th, by the way. So like, yeah, you won't hear from me from the 23rd. There's no fixed timing for freelance. It's very possible, yeah. I have deadlines, but like, yeah, the working whenever I want kind of model never really did much for me. I realized I prefer structure. And even imposing structure on myself doesn't really work because I don't get punished when I don't. I can be like, oh, it's okay, you know, I deserve that rest. Oh no, it's fine. You know, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. Plus your trips, yeah. Okay, but at the very least, I got this cleaned up quite nicely. I've been chipping away at this every other night. I work on something more urgent and then I chip away at this. So it's considerably quite a bit of work, I guess. It's just that I'm not getting paid out because I haven't finished rendering this. Cries. I should have. I made a mistake of not separating out the payment. I completely forgot to do like the milestone payment method. So I can only get the full payout when I'm done because it was paid in full instead of like splitting it into halves, which kind of sucks. But I need the money, so like, so I'm trying to finish this as fast as possible. It's the 20th. What is going on here? Did I not fix this? Oh, also, this is gonna be a very ambitious plan of mine with the amount of shit I'm doing right now, but I'm gonna try making a zine for MSQSG. So by the 17th of October, I'm gonna try finishing a zine. I have the outline, I have the ideas, um, the estimated number of pages, and possible supplier. So I gotta try to rig. I lost my Live 2D license. I don't have money to pay for it right now. I can't rig. But if I'm gonna try to get a rig out from my hands, it'll most likely just be in like the PNG plus. It will not be a Live 2D model. I'll still try to search for one, but that will be like down the line, I think, when I have more luxury of time. But for now, yeah, I have a zine plan in the works. PNG Plus, what it essentially does is that you still cut the layers, like by eyes, by hair, parts, just not as detailed. And it will do like a little jump. Like the program itself will do a little jump for you. You're crazy. Well, yes. If I want to get anywhere in this world, we gotta be a little bit crazy, huh? Coming from you, Custis Walker. Right? Surely you agree. You of all people should agree. What do you think? I don't know. You tell me. You tell me what I mean by that, huh? You tell me. Working on it for someone else? Yep. Hey, Shizu. This is a commission for someone on Bijan. It's Arc Knight's OC character design that I'm working on. Whoa. I've been chipping away at this for a while, so you guys are probably gonna see this reappear several times. Kinda ballin'? No, thank you. Very glad to hear. just laying down the flats first just to make sure I get like I get good contrast, like color contrast. If I don't, I might readjust some where I place some of the colors. But yeah, that's just a struggle. Oh, how the hair flows so nicely. Thank you. Yeah, very intentional placement actually. Um, like for a still like a pose, you only see this much, right? But usually in those sprite art, they try to follow this one composition, which is basically just a 4-point composition. I can show you guys a little thing that I've learned. So you can tell from like the top of the head. Let me try to increase the brush size because the screen is a little small right now. So from the top of the head to this tip to the feet to here and to here, it should form a polygon, like a nice diamond shape. So that's how you get this very balanced feel. And for a fighter, the angular composition makes it look more edgy, I guess. If you want to make the character look more feel a little bit softer, rounder, you can follow a circle instead. But yeah. So people generally try to fill up the space in this diamond, and I use the ponytail for that. It's a little trick. Tiny little trick. You want to switch back to Pinterest for a little bit? I've always wondered about that because I have an understanding that shape language changes the feel of the artwork. Yeah, they do. I think most Hoyoverse character sprites kind of follow the same logic. Like if you look at Sunday's, Finons. They do kind of adhere to that diamond shape thingy. But in terms of posing, Hoyoverse characters tend to be more elevated. Like they don't necessarily touch the floor. They are all very light on their feet. But for characters from Arknight, you can see a lot of them are very grounded. They tend to be standing with both their feet planted or they have a lot more weight to their form. So you pair those in like different combinations, you get different kinds of feels that each game tends to go for. Telling me they're levitating. Yeah, no, like look at Sunday, look at Finon, look at just the two of them. Very clear examples. Your character design, I think it's hard because you have to consider from what angles characters look from, whether the impression still holds. Yep. Very important to keep in mind for every rendition you do of like a design. It's actually not that simple, and I think it's hard for many to recognize that, you know, all these are very intentional choices. Levitating. If Genya was in chat, or Genya is still in chat, he could give me a number from 1 to 10. But since he is not in chat, and I don't think that he is in chat, I'm gonna decide that number for him. And he will regret this. Found the perfect reference. Okay, yeah, you guys, I won't be streaming this. Okay, so productivity stream means I don't necessarily have to show what I'm working on, so you guys can continue to stare at this lovely little lady that I've designed while I do something else very spicy in the background. Had to put on my blinds. Ah, yes, the classic indoor kitchen where you entertain guests, and the outdoor kitchen with the wok and the big fire. What is this analogy? Where is that from? True, but like, where is that from? Which part of the analogy confuses? No, is it doesn't confuse me. I'm just very amused at the very specific outdoor of the wok. Actually, in my case, it's entertain the guests outside. And indoor kitchen with the wok. Because no one can look at this. No one can see this. Holy shit. This should not be projected to the world. If the entire street saw me doing this out, I would not be able to face my neighborhood. I've never heard of the outdoor kitchen. Yeah, no, yeah. Probably never heard of the line before. I just know my dumb ass will accidentally like push this back into the main CSP window and then I'll flash the whole world with what I'm working on. In other parts of Southeast Asia, is the thing cause woks hush cooking with open fire and charcoal causes more smoke alarms to go off. Smoke goes up in place, houses full of smoke. Oh yeah. Yeah, I could gather that. I think it's more of just like I've never heard of the analogy before, but I can understand where it comes from. Though I think in my case, if the smoke goes out anywhere, it's gonna be a problem for me because this smoke should be, there shouldn't even be smoke. This needs to be kept in the freezer where the light doesn't touch it. You know, I feel like I'm hiding like a crime. In most likely cases, yes, this might be a crime. Unless I'm drawing on the specific website. Which I think most people should be able to gather what I am drawing right now. I wanted to work on this in the afternoon, like before stream, but I got so sleepy. Like the eep hit so freaking hard. Aurora Borealis. In my Asian household, in my conservative Asian household, you are serving up an aurora borealis. No. At this point, you could be asking me, do I not know about the analogy of like peanut butter? And I'll be like, no. Ika, do you not know water? I'm like, no. We're talking about. Are you allowed a 2-minute break from working on stuff? Oh my god. I just started on this maybe in a bit. But what am I supposed to know? Wait, I'm very curious now. Steamed hams. This is as good as telling me that water is wet. But yeah, sure. You know what? I mean... Does anyone else in chat knows what steamed ham is? I can't be the only one, right? What? Me? Really? Being the only one? Guys. Can't be. Oh, it's a Simpsons thing. Okay, to be fair, I've never really watched. I didn't have any interest in The Simpsons. I don't know, like, not that it's not my era, it was, but I didn't have much of an interest in it. Question mark. All that YouTube shorts before knowledge before I sleep coming in helpful. Oh my god. Today's the day you guys will find out that I'm actually not. I'm not a doom scroller. No interesting. 1918 grew massively popular for no reason. What? 2018. Hey Rani, hello. She's still trying to gaslight me into the fact that I don't know. I'm the only one who doesn't know what steamed hams are. Can you prove that? Can you... Steamed hams. Shizu says that you definitely know what steamed hams is. You see! You see! I'm not the only one! Thank you, Ryanie. Thank you, Ryanie. I'm no longer gaslighted. Shizu, mayhaps you might want to consider that you're no, you see, this is the exact same response I had. Like, apparently it was a viral meme. But to be fair, most of the memes that I know of are osmosis through friends. So if my friend group didn't catch wind of it, I wouldn't have known about it either. So, and at that time in 2018, my friend group was very... How do I say this? We are not super online, I guess. How do I put this? We are very... We are only on a certain corner of the internet. I just graduated that year. No, real, like, for me, it's just pure, like, gaming content. Or, like, back in 2018, what was there? Yeah, no, mine was just purely gaming content, I'm afraid. I was still on Tumblr. Sorry, let me pull out my anatomy book. Unfortunately, I think Shizu is the one going to the night with denial more than I am. I think Ryan and I were in fairly similar spaces back in 2018, knowing the fact that we worked on that project together, and like we were often in within each other's like friend spaces, even though we didn't share the same friend group. Yeah, you were both in school, Ryan. Astounded, aghast, boggled. So dramatic. Where did I put my Arknight's art book files? It's in my downloads, okay. Where? Oh, here it is. It's okay, it's just a generational gap. She's still a going boy. Okay, when you were enjoying the memes online in 2018, you would have been like a year into tertiary, maybe. We were like either graduated or graduating, I think, and that would have made a lot more sense as to why I wouldn't be paying attention to whatever is going on online. So now everyone knows when your birthday will roughly be at. Ryan is taking notes. Oh my god, I'm not used to drawing size difference. A clue? No, there's a... Okay, you guys will find out what this is if Ginya decides that this is something he'll be posting. Otherwise, you guys will be left wondering. I'm ready to leave you guys hanging, not knowing what I'm drawing tonight. Sylvix, they are not that far apart. That is, I don't consider that size difference. That is the typical top and bottom size difference. I don't draw. They can't be that different, right? No, but okay, this one I'm talking about like big man and normal twink. Twunk. Yeah, kinda. What's his name from ZZZ and what's his other name from ZZZ? Furry and vampire, but like slightly like more contrasty. Yeah, Hugo and Lycon, yeah. Yeah. Yep, definitely. That's what I'm saying. Even me drawing this from the reference that I have from Pinterest doesn't help me that much. If anything, I'm still going off on whatever I can imagine. Wait, is Shizu known to be a liar? defend your case. Defend your case. It's time to defend your case. No, he can't lie. It's the opposite. I see. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I've not drawn this kind of spicy shit in a while, and like I'm getting a little just a teeny bit of nervousness. Just a tiny bit. Just a tad. And more so, it's just anatomy, I think. You know the memes where like everyone's just like, yeah, artists love drawing things spicy, aha, and then like the reality of it is just like, oh my god, I've been thinking about this anatomy pose for like 10 hours and I'm not getting it right. Good lord. Thought about anatomy so much I'm no longer horny. TM. They think we draw with one hand. It's true. One hand, no trade anatomy. Yup. Me right now. I literally had to like reach behind me, grab my anatomy book, and place it right in front of me. I'm like, oh yes, that's definitely how a back looks like. Yes, that's where that's where the shoulder blades go. Yeah, draws it. Huh, that doesn't look right. I suppose I could like sneak like a little pixel of this tiny corner of what I'm drawing later to you guys. But I'll do this after like I've shown Ginya. I drew on the wrong layer. Ah! No wonder I was like, wait, didn't I line this part before? What does it look? What does it feel weird? low key mad I can't show this like amazing anatomy I've done on stream, alright? Like low key mad. Oh boy. Dude, this... Can we have a peek? Oh. Oh. Okay, wait, let me... If I zoom in like this... Like... Yup. Okay, that's... May all of you never find my poi piku. Time to search, damn. Oh my gosh, should I even render this actually? Oh, this would be kind of... Oh. These are newfound territories I've yet to explore. And I'm honestly quite shocked at myself for pulling something like this off. Holy crap. What's your furry skill? Like how tolerant am I of it, or how much? What do you mean? Like anything that isn't too bara. like I'm really okay with anthropomorphs up to the point where it's like bara, because like even for non-furries, I don't go to the bara territory. I think that's really for like, you know, the men. Even like Mountain Arknights is a bit much for me. I look at him and I'm like, I can't tell your arm from your pec, from the rest of your body. You just look like a vaguely shaped tiger, really, really buff shaped tiger. Speaking of like bara furries, and I don't mean this with hate, but like I've seen one. Like the thing that really made me realize that I have no attraction towards like muscle, I only have attraction towards like a certain type of form, was when you know, FF14 has a lot of mods. Like people, the Western sphere loves to use mods on their characters. And then like at first I started like dabbling in some of them just to see how it looked like on my character, and I was fine with it. Like the some of the muscles are okay, but like the more defined they got, the more irked I got, and I was like, huh, this doesn't look quite right. Maybe they're a bit too old. I don't know what's happening. And then one day I saw someone like post a really, really, really beefed up bun boy, and I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, like I don't, oh, that doesn't fit at all, like, no. It played, yeah, it did. There was also one time I saw a Hrofgar. So Hrofgar are literally the furries of FF14, right? So, someone posted a screenshot of their character, but like the character schlong was, I could not make out the difference between it and the thighs that framed it. Okay, so like you can tell how much. To me, like, I was like, oh, yikes. I was like, oh. I've never been so dry, you know, like, like, oh my god. I don't know, maybe it's just a me thing. I realize I don't have any attraction to I guess male anatomy. That's it's a bit weird, right? Like I like BL, and I like looking at art that's very like, whoa, very spicy, right? But the more meat it shows, the less I would want to look at it. It's just like, ooh, that's a bit too much for me. I don't know. Strange territories we're touching on today. Hi. Tomorrow. Oh my god. Dude. Me talking about that and then Mika Mama coming in like straight up, like fuck. The way I scrolled off so fast. I didn't even know she was awake. I thought she was asleep. Okay, in the first place, I think grandma is out of the question because that doesn't make any sense in any regard. But yes, technically, I, as the artist, am their mama. But if I birth myself, doesn't that make me a sibling as well? God is a bit much. God is a bit much. I lay no claim to any sort of anything in that line. I'm a mere. I guess that is why some people that they don't refer to themselves as like the mama or papa or something like that. I don't know. Maybe we can call it Ika manifested. Manifested siblings really hard. No, I know it's a joke, but like some people actually don't like it, and I can kind of understand why, but you know. Funny thing to know. Mawa Noki Doki Ika, just some guy. Yeah. Real. Oh, Ginya, now you're back. Damn. Where were you? Anyway, too late. I wanted to get your input on something, but too late. You're just gonna have to find out what it is after this. Turn on a video, wanted to do work, conked the fuck out of my chair. Okay, so it isn't just me. Today is really just like EP day, sleep day. I fist fought the eat and lost today like 3 times. Alright, like that's how bad it was. Yes, everyone say happy birthday to Genya. Happy belated birthday to Genya if you haven't. Good night, maybe. Hey, Liz. Wait, Tuesday? Oh, I guess it is a Tuesday. Damn, it's already like past midnight. Hey, what's up? I'm like working on something that's not on screen, so everyone's just gonna have to stare at either my model or like whatever is happening, whatever I left halfway done on the side. Gonya. Okay, cause pretty. Ooh. Ooh. Blushes softly. No, like I think everyone who went out with Ginya yesterday, like I was saying, going out yesterday is an understatement for what we did. But everyone who went out together is probably like fighting like pain, the eep, and like motion sickness all at once. We touched. To say touching water and touching grass will also be an understatement, I think. Honestly, BGM is so nice. Actually, I don't even know what I'm listening to. Oh, it's some Korean BGM channel. Well, if it helps people relax, and give in to the eep, that's fine. Hope you stay relaxed. I am fighting for my life with anatomy. Oh my god, if motherfucker says this again. Just so you know, I'm drinking something extremely spicy. So like, every time I hear the door open and I'm like, oh. Hello? Why do you sound surprised? Yeah, no, yeah, it has been a long time. Yeah. Soon. I'm almost done. Started about an hour ago, or hour 20 minutes ago. It's nothing too complicated. But smiles. Smile. Actually, I just realized that like if I actually didn't have one of my menus, I like the windows on the left turn to the information window. You guys could have seen what I was working on exactly on screen. I didn't notice, you know. I did not notice that. Yeah, I just had it just nice on like a different window. Lucky. Just doing the final touches, like some tone curves and color shifts. I know you guys are very curious as to what's going on. Where is that brush that I had? The one that draws water droplets for no reason whatsoever. Where is it? Is this the one? No. Oh, there it is. How do I use this brush again? I'm afraid you guys don't really know the real me if you've never seen me draw this kind of stuff before. You gotta experience it once. You've heard stories like, I wonder from who? Who would have altered me like this? Officers, arrest him! It's right here. $500 to swim over. Yeah, don't worry, he'll still be here. This Grams isn't going anywhere.
um.
Oh! I'm gonna be so careful when exporting this. Hey Genya, I want you to check Telegram. Happy birthday! Covering my mouth. Maybe I should have spoilered this, not gonna lie. It's really... That's a bit too much. Okay, you're welcome. I wanted to do this earlier today, but yeah, I fist fought the Eep and lost, so I had to do it on the stream. You can choose who to share it with. I'm not gonna post it. Because if I feel if I do, it's up to you. It's up to you. I might get shadow banned if I post it. I don't know. There's nothing showing, guys. By the way, there is nothing showing. It's just a little bit of cheek. Tiny bit of cheek. I forgot to export the one without the happy birthday message. So if I open it back up on stream, it's definitely gonna show. So I'm gonna hide my CSP for a little bit. Let me open it back up. You can beg Ginya to send it to you. Honestly, he might even send it to you very willingly. You love my file naming? Yeah, no problem. Now time to chuck that into my not safe for work folder. Okay, it's like 1 a.m. I'm gonna tap out because I do feel that I might need a fist fight and I might lose another round of fist fighting the Eep. Alright, yeah. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be playing Black Flag. Let's try to get as far as possible before I go on like my mini break again. Another mini break. My family thinks I'm too stressed, and I think so too, actually. Yes, Assassin's Creed, Shizu. Have you heard of the critically acclaimed Assassin's Creed Black Flag Resynced? Have you played Quest 3.3, the Raise the Black Flag? Because because I'm the quest designer. Captain Jack Sparrow. Yes. Wait. Yeah, I worked on the remake. I worked on Resynced as a quest and level designer. So yes, my work is in that game. Not in a childhood one. That I am merely like a couple of years older than you are. I don't think no. I wish I did know, but my mentors. Oh, a free beer. What do you mean by that? I still deserve one for working on the remake. What the fuck? What's wrong with you? My mentors were the original. Some of them were from the original dev team. Oh, so lovely to work with them. Also, thank you. Yeah, I'm gonna tap out. It's been a night. Let me make sure I just turn back CSP. Yeah, there we go. Now don't forget it the next time. Okay, bye bye. Good night, everyone. I'll see you in literally 12 hours, 12 and a half hours. Yeah. Bye bye. Yeah.